All right. Good evening, everyone. Hello. I wanted to wear this shirt. I know it's like 90 degrees outside, but like, it's the shirt I wanted to wear. So, I'm sorry with the overshirt, the flat one. Yeah. Sorry. I am a bit late, shoving my face full of junk food. Just have something that I've eaten in the past 5 hours. All right. That is very loud on my end. That a little bit farther down. All right. Hopefully the sound is good on your guys' end. Of course, this is being multi-streamed both on Twitch and YouTube. I haven't felt really the not need, but like the drive to do it on more than the two platforms. So this is where we are at for now. Yeah, obviously, like there is some need to do more than just the two platforms. So to get into the first hour is going to be discussion about Star Citizen and the roadmap and stuff, and then in about an hour, my watch is not on my wrist. We'll be moving into cargo running in the game. Among other things, I plan to have the funds to get me a Dragonfly today. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to meet more of the team, more of the cargo team, and all that when we get there. Super good. All right, so talking about the roadmap roundup, I believe this should just work. How I have it planned. All right. So the roadmap roundup. This is not an official podcast thing, so just gonna leave that up there. However, we are going to be updating our database tool, so that'll be fun. But we're gonna read through it first. So let's see what we get. I know I'm very excited for many things on here. Give me one moment. There we go. Let's chance I'll hit it. All right. So stuff that's been added to the progress tracker. New mission, Steal Evidence, a criminal mission type where, interesting they have that like very marked out at the beginning. Where players are tasked with infiltrating Korea, Security Plus Korea, and stealing files from Crusader Security for a hefty payout. Hello, Northern Trooper, and welcome. New missions, cargo hauling. I actually am so excited for this. I want to go see this now. Just give me all of the stuff. Where is it? Excuse you? Excuse you? I'm just going to assume it. No. Why are the little emoticons showing up over there? I don't know. I didn't like the whole name. All right, so this is what it looks like. It'll be done. Wow. It looks like it'll be done in November. Let's put it that way. Over on Mr. Shiny Tracker side. Hello! Ender, how's it going? I really wish YouTube would start supporting that kind of stuff because I love my little sound effects. And all the point stuff I have on there. How be you? It was around 90, like 97 outside, and we had to get the lawn done. So that's a thing. But other than that, I've got lots of things done in Satisfactory today, so I'm happy. We got the lawn done. I'm happy. I showered, which should not be an achievement, but I'm happy. So it goes okay. It goes okay. Anyway, cargo hauling. The just lurking. A win is still a win. My cat already wants in. Now, okay. Just need to zoom in here. So, Satisfactory, for some reason, I know this is way off topic, does not like it when you use the Windows, not zoom, what is it called? When you scale up your Windows, with the whole Windows embedded scaling thing, so that you can actually see a monitor that is high resolution, because a higher resolution, Windows has a base resolution, and then it will just scale to whatever that is in relation to your resolution. So it's built for 10, like it's built for 1080. So it'll just like zoom way out when you have 4K because there's just more pixels, so it's just going to be super small. So they have a scaling thing in Windows. So I keep that about, I think it's like 175, I think. You know, where's display? But I've been playing Satisfactory a lot recently, so I turned it down to 100, and it looks, you know, where's 100? That's 100. So it's super zoomed out. Everything's super tiny. So I just zoom it back in. Yeah. And I normally zoom out pages anyway, so it's only a 32-inch, but it is a 4K. Is how that breaks down. And it's funny that a lot of people like start on YouTube and then migrate over to Twitch. They like say hi on YouTube and then talk. I don't know. It's just interesting. I am very interested to see how like all that shakes out as we go forward. All right, so somewhere along the line. So is. Aha! It's not. Okay, I was on the wrong one. Oop. No deliverables. Is it doing the same thing? Yeah. All right, so here is what we got. We got full-time work, full-time work, full-time work, a break so that narrative can check it, I guess, and then more mission feature team as we get to November. So pretty cut and dry November patch thing. I gotta let my cat in. Be right back. Also, I am working on getting the team back together to be working a bit more on the mining side of the org. Been really busy in the past few weeks, I've noticed, as we've had. So we have been on minimally. Okay, I couldn't read. I swear that said something else there. All right, no worries. I've also not been on the past couple weeks, especially for cargo hauling. So, absolutely no worries. But I'm glad to see that you're working on getting back into it. Why is this over there, not in here? Anyway. So yeah, November update, we get cargo missions. Cargo missions. Like the thing we've been all talking about that we absolutely need. What's next? New missions, steal/recover cargo. Steal, recover cargo missions will see players recovering and or stealing cargo from both derelicts and achieve active ships, then hauling the cargo to its intended destination. Basically, it's a pirate mission. It's a pirate mission. New mission, restoration contract. Utilizing the repair functionality of the multi-tool salvage attachment, players are tasked to restore ships from bow to stern, patching up hull, replacing missing or functional internal components, and replacing weapon loadouts with new salvage yard locations. Neat. I like that. So it's literally the opposite of salvage missions. I like it. These are like the big ticket things right here. Reputation. Shop discounts. Players will have the ability to receive discounts in certain shops based on the reputation with affiliated organizations. This is going to be a thing that we'll probably have. Spoiler a little behind the curtains of the org. I was actually shown a. Can you? There we go. A org chart, and some of the things that are not filled in is CFO, Chief Financial Officer, and this is basically gonna be his job, I assume. I'd have to check with Mr. Washburn for that, but basically getting the special deals with the shops, and that they'll take on the role of material acquisition. So they'll have the people that are in with the shops for a good reputation, and they will procure whatever things the rest of the org needs. So really cool. That's coming in really soon, which means we have more hiring to do. Reputation hostility. This is one they've actually that CIG has said. A lot of people in CIG have said that they're really looking forward to. Really looking forward to get in and to see this work. Players will encounter AI that are either friendly or hostile based on the reputation with the organization the AI belong to. This also includes different friendly fire thresholds and defense responses. So, Siege of Orison, if you go there, but you've been doing all Siege of or all Ninetales or pro Ninetales missions, you might not have a harder time walking around these platforms because Ninetales owns them, or maybe even just flying out there to be on Ninetales' side. But also, you might not be able to land at Orison. Cat, don't hit buttons. I'm very excited for that. Very, very, very excited. Cat, no hitting buttons. Stop it. Stop it. Let's go over there. You're adorable. Reputation sandbox triggers. Very interesting. This feature will allow for players to have their reputation increase or decrease with organizations based on their actions in the persistent universe separate from missions. This in turn will either allow or prevent players from accepting missions for particular organizations. Basically, this is saying, hey, we're letting the mission team and the gameplay teams decide what happens when. Which is actually, I believe that a reputation was just moved over to the mission feature team as far as authority over the feature, so that makes sense. So these triggers may be not necessarily, I completed this mission, but I hunted down this many pirates, so the pirates hate you, but lawful people like you. Or let's say you did a drug run, or you took a mission against a specific organization that does drugs, but you dropped those drugs off at a pro outlaw place. Basically, you stole them and sold them yourself. Having casters on plastic casters is terrible. So yeah, very cool. I love that we're getting reputation stuff moving. As far as the release view is concerned, added new things for 3.0 or 3.0, 3.20. There we go. So stuff's coming in just a couple months here, or a month, I think. Yeah. Physicalized cargo updates, adding new functionality to accommodate the release of the Mystical Sea. This includes automated cargo loading at Leo stations, as well as SCU containers up to 32 SCU. What all does that actually include? Not really sure. It doesn't say anything about the economy, which is very scary. And yeah, and hopefully we can also buy these ourselves. I want to be able to buy these ourselves, not just with commodities. The following cards have been added to the release view for targeting Alpha 320.x, so 321 or 2. Probably just a 1, I'd imagine. Crusader's A1 Spirit. Building, balancing, and implementing Crusader Industries Light Bomber, the A1 Spirit, into the game. So we get the A1 before the C1 or the E1. We knew the E1 was going to be a bit later, but no C1 for the initial release. It'll probably be in November. If they're still working on it, because if I remember correctly, they stopped working on that. They did not update. They don't have one specifically for it. Pretty sure that just means they're adding multiple size boxes now. 4, 8, 12, 30, 16, 32. You're missing the 2. 1 and 2. Well, we have technically 1 and 2, but like we can't buy 1 and 2. Excited for the one just to get a feel for the footprint. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Oh, also, Oxford, I took that we can also control. Absolutely amazing. Holy crap. Now I have to like actually put stuff into stone. That's terrifying. All right, where is the A1? A1. I think it's just going to be under Crusader Spirit. Okay. Wasn't even updated. Interesting. That is not how you spell spirit. Because I'm dumb. Brain? My brain's dumb. forgot all about words. That is interesting. Look at that work. There must be a problem with not seeing the downstream teams where we're supposed to. For it to come out in October or August and not anything else, plus like all this work here. And you would imagine that the C one's easier because it's less geometry. Because the A1 has the geometry for the bombers, so it's just less geometry to build. Maybe they assume we just don't need another cargo hauler? Love that Shiny Hobo added the color legend for upstream downstream. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like and he went through a couple iterations too. He talked with a lot of people to make sure it was legible. And one of the things that I did not pick up on that he's been doing is it is also designed to be colorblind friendly. I forget what the other term is, but yeah. So he has specific contrast values for everything. So it's very, very cool. All right, and then final thing on the thing. All right, I'm mine at the moment. Okay, next. New Crusader platforms / missions retrieve consignment. Interesting that they're both the same thing. Due to encountering several issues with Rastar while setting up locations, these two deliverables did not pass their final review and need additional work before they are released into the live servers. Therefore, these features will remain tentative until the release view and will now target 3x or 320.x release while remaining on the 320 column. Interesting. Hey, I'm glad they're finding bugs because that means it'll be more and more robust, especially as we get into the hands of players. Now then, let's check the Delta, see if there's anything interesting to find. Let's see. Game mode. So this is not added. This is the thing we're looking for. There we go. Hey, that's why I didn't see it because I was on the wrong one. Anyway, this is the scheduled deliverables. Oh wait, this is scheduled deliverables. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Delta Tracker. Was I on the right thing? I was on the right thing. These weren't added to the progress tracker yet. Interesting. Commander feature team work being done till. Wait, what? Interesting. That says work is going on until 1-2. That is not 1-2. Oh, because the thing's up here. 9:20. Interesting. I wonder where. Anyway, front end. I imagine the work's also going out till the same time. 9:20. 9:20. 9:20. Not 9:20. Cargo hauling missions. Hey, we just talked about it. Mission feature team and narrative. We already looked at what they're doing. Restoration contracts. This is a November. Sandbox triggers. Interesting. Hostilities November, but this is not. This is just getting done. Interesting. And shop discounts will get done next month. So that gets on, then that gets worked on. That's 3 months later. Interesting. Very interesting. Just wondering if they were like just worked on one together. Nope, they're kind of just all there. All right, deliverables that were updated. AR markers. Date has been extended to 2023 8/10. Now, was that a downstream team that got updated? UI Tech. Well, that's interesting. sure UI Tech is a downstream team. Yeah, UI Tech is definitely a downstream team. So yeah, we got downstream for what looks like just last quarter. Unless... No, that is this quarter. Yeah. So AR Marco's getting done, question mark? That's fun. Argo SRV. That date has been extended to July 26th. So looks like it's going to be done. Funnily enough, though, I don't think that's on. Yeah, I don't think that is actually supposed to be coming in this patch. Yeah. Very interesting. That's a wide variety of ships, and I like it. So I wonder why they're not targeting the SRV for 320, but 321 or 320X, and they just haven't gotten to the point where they're talking about actually releasing it. All right, now to go do the whole zoom me out bit. Go down to C, chapter 1. All right, we're gonna use this. We'll kind of keep referencing back to this. Oh, because I can't do it per window. That's gonna suck. All right, so VFX, a downstream team. Added 12 days of work. It now gets done. It's chapter 2 at 7/12. So this month on the 12th, back on the 12th. And this is chapter. Ooh. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Look, them adding no more work to chapters 1 and 2, and 3 hasn't gotten any. Don't eat the paper. Okay, and then chapter, yeah, the chapter 2 is just this month. Okay, so chapter 5, the next one that got updated. VFX again has gotten 13 days. Now, I'm not saying that no work is to go. I'm just saying that none of the work that has been updated for the chapters yet. Very important distinction to make, because I do believe there is more work to be done on these chapters. I just believe that they're still in the backlog. The updates need to be changed, or there is something later on in the pipeline that they will come back and do. So they've been talking a lot in the monthly reports about, you know, AI getting done, having to go back and check everything to make sure it's still valid. And I imagine a lot of the optimizations and little features that are getting done will also need to be checked back through on the whole game. So that is what my current opinion is on working done. But I'm very the opposite of Tree. I'm very excited to see stuff getting done for Squadron. I cannot wait to play it. Okay, so as VFX also got 13 days of work ending next month on the 9th. So was that August 9th? Right? Yeah, August 9th. Okay. And that is chapter 5. Little bit of VFX right there. Done. All right, nice. Next one is chapter 7. Again, VFX team. So all these are just going to be VFX team work. Chapter 7 added 13 days of work, being done on the 26th of today. Being done today. That is chapter 7 here, being done today. Ta-da! All right, and then chapter 12, more VFX, 26 days. Again, getting done on the 26th, which is here. So I imagine because most of these are downstream teams anyway, well, all the Squadron stuff is, I imagine very similar to this. We just need to get the updates, and I imagine they're just coming slowly because the community update team, or the community team that focuses on updating the roadmap, is not big enough. I think actually just Jake is doing it by himself currently. As far as I know, he's manually doing all the updates, and he's a bit behind on the downstream teams and some of the upstream teams. So anyway, VFX apparently is getting done with a lot of stuff, and it's finishing in the next couple weeks. Like, no more VFX, as far as these chapters are concerned, need right now. My cat is just completely enamored by me waving around paper. Let's see. So, chapter 17, VFX added 27, ending next month on the 23rd. 17, yeah. So just in about a month. Oh, yes, the next one's going to be chapter 20. Chapter 20 added 13 days work ending on the 23rd of next month. That is here. And the next one's going to be chapter 21. 26. Interesting. Chapter 26 at date extended. Narrative. That's interesting. Narrative added 34 days ending on 8/10. So in just about 15 days. So I guess this was here already. That's 25 narrative. Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And there's 28. Sweet. All right, character work for Squadron. Date extended to September 28th, so 2 months away. Character work from audio downstream team added 160 days. Facial animation team also downstream, I believe. I don't know if I have this on the list, but I imagine they are downstream. Yeah, facial animation is downstream. Added 41 days. Motion capture downstream team added 22 days. Tech animation. Yep, also downstream. Added 21 days of work, culminating in character work for hopefully for a majority getting done. Pretty majorly, yeah. This one will make Morphologist cry even more. What? What? Why is Morph crying? Interesting. What is this? Actor feature team. Oh, interesting. Had little blurbs a bit in here. So yeah, we got tech animation, audio, facial animation, motion capture teams. The A2, A1 stuff. Interesting. Why is he upset about the whole splitting up of the 2 ships? Or the 3 ships? Or is it just the normal backlog annoyances? Let's see. Entity property plugin date has extended to 9/28. The editor team 24 days. So I imagine these are. Oh, he just unlocked bombers. Oh, okay, that's fine. Entity, that's an E. E. Yeah, there it is. Entity plugin properties. And the editor team are just basically a support team for building tools. Very important team. Fire hazard. Now this is one I've been following for a very long time. Not very long time. Very closely. One I've been following very closely. There we go. Date is extended from 0605 to 0823. Now, is 0823 our current? No, it shouldn't be. Anyway, fire hazard. Fire hazard. VFX, 2 different VFX teams. Very interesting. Oh, VFX. Yeah, no, VFX. Oh, that's because art and engineering are split up. Nice. They added, where is it? VFX added 54 days of work. 1 category. They also added an art dev with 8 tasks. Sweet. So we'll look it up later, but I wonder if they're planning on getting life support and the resource system in November. I think that's probably a fair bet. All right. Gen 12 Wonder date has been extended, so work continues on it to 8/24. Wonder is right here. So more work going into August. Hex editor, that's for the devs. Map and radar system rework. Tinfoil hat. A1 outsold the C1, so they decided to get it out earlier, or vice versa. Interesting. That's actually interesting theory. Like, I can't imagine why any of the, except for the E1, the spirit ships would get in the game before anything else. Like, is this gonna pull up where I don't want it to? Yeah, it is, but okay. Give me one moment. That one. Just move this over to podcast. Is it going to be droppable bombs, or is it bomb like Gladiator? Is it bomb? I think it's drop. I think it's deploy bombs, like the A2. There we go. It's the smaller brother of the C2 or A2. Jeez. Will eventually. Now, I really need to say I need to bookmark this. There it is. There it is. I will have to snag one before the Nerf gun shoots. Nice. Yeah. Ships always come out super overtuned. And then they, like, even after the Nerf gun happens, like, that's not where they're supposed to be. They get put in a assumed spot or overtuned, and then they nerf it to the current state of the game, and eventually everything needs to get rebalanced for not only master modes coming in, atmospheric flight getting its updates, control services, all of the maneuvering thrusters are still overtuned. Not the Fury. They'll go. Got steroids. It did it? That's good, because it was terrible when it came out. Yeah, that was a very anomaly, but it's also not as maneuverable as it should be. Once some of the more of the flight stuff they're working on gets in, that thing's going to get really fast rotation speed, like twice that of like an Arrow. It's going to be insane. It's great. So I got a improvement shot. It's funny. Yeah, it's basically a swarm ship, but no one's using it for any reason that I've seen, except for memeing. So anyway, I know I've played with this image before. Like, there's a lot of stuff that we could have other than the spirit. So let's get our old friend, the snipping tool. Excuse you. Yeah. The next one is Works. That is true. That is very true. No, not. There we go. Next one is actually finally started its stuff. Nice. Next one is in Works, the whole series. Nice. Yeah, well, it's the same geometry. I think it's just paint and standard components. And like drop the gun or something for the racer version. They don't put new ships in Unicode for testing, do they? Normally they do. Yeah, normally. So the second they get into the PlayStation universe, we'll probably see Hull C videos. Always swarmed with it, but more, yeah, testing people, patients, yeah, and actually testing. I want one X-Force. I want my X1 Force. Oh, X1. Okay. So yeah, they've actually started building the bike that's supposed to be done again for a November, so post CitizenCon release. So we're interesting what's gonna happen at CitizenCon. All right. so let's go green. We're gonna say that's done. That's done. That's done. That is done. That is done. No, that's done. That is done. The only reason we don't have that is because modularity is done, but it's done. It's internally done, for sure. That is now done. That's being worked on. That's being worked on. Da, 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 da. Okay. Now we switch colors. We'll do nice orange. Stuff is being worked on. I think the Polaris actually stopped being worked on. Nope, Polaris is still being worked on. All right. So Polaris is being worked. I can draw better. Being worked on. Being worked on. That's not being worked on. This is being worked on. This is being worked on. And then this is being worked on. All right, so now we have our not being worked ons. Being the Starliner, Hull E, D, and B, Endeavor, but we knew that wasn't going to come anyway. Merchantman, Orion, Apollo series, Vulcan, Ranger series, Nautilus, Kraken, Ryland, Expanse, more G12s, Perseus, Liberator, Odyssey, Legionnaire, UTV, Spirit E1, C1, and Galaxy. Now, yeah, not just like for the amount of time they're spending on the A1, I feel like they could have used that time elsewhere, maybe, because we don't need a bomber. We have no use for a bomber, other than bomb people at Jumptown. That's the only use that people really use it for, unless they're like making events, player-made events. Unlikely first quarter next year. Halsey, what about the Halsey? They are working on the R2 Spirits. They're definitely not working on the E1. Yeah, E1 is completely shelved. They said that right out the gate. The E1 is not being worked on. Much like the Taurus was not being worked on in the Constellation series when the other Constellations were made. Like, sure, they'll have a leg up because they'll use a lot of the work, but they are not devoting any time to any E1 specific tasks. So sure, the C1 may be in development, and I'll switch over that. That is not the same color. Sure. But like, for a small medium ship, I know these need tasks, or those need tech. So let's go purple. This stuff needs tech. This needs tech. I can't see that at all. Not pink. That needs tech. 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 I guess we can technically say that needs tech. That needs tech. That needs tech. That needs tech. These both need tech. That doesn't technically need tech. That doesn't need tech. That doesn't need tech. That's basically just Carrick. Liberator is just a box that flies. That definitely needs tech. That does not. That does. That does. That does. No, wait. That does. And that doesn't need tech. So we are left with Yeah. These are the ones that do not need tech that could be being worked on instead of the Spirit series. Oh, I did say that need tech. Oh, that does need tech. That probably needs some form of tech, though. We just don't know what it is. Oh, those also need tech. Get down here. That needs tech. These all need tech as well. That does need tech as well. So basically, didn't they say the Polaris, Perseus, and Galaxy are being worked on at the same time? I did not hear that, but that would be really cool. So basically, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ships that could be worked on instead of the Spirit. So now that I've actually done this list, it makes a lot of sense that why that Spirit's actually being worked on, because Odyssey, Liberator, Spirit, Rylan are all very specific cases. The Spirit is a very straightforward ship. Odyssey is a much bigger endeavor. I would imagine that Odyssey would come next year, actually. I imagine whatever team's going to be doing that will be getting on that as soon as they are done with whatever they're currently doing. Liberator probably the same. I can imagine both the Odyssey and Liberator coming out next year. UTV, that's going to be a time filler. Ranger will also be a time filler after they finish the tech they need, but they're not working on the tech. G12 series, time filler. Perseus, Galaxy are waiting for Polaris to be finished. I thought something like that. Yeah, as far as I know, it's going to be kind of very in sequence. It'll be Polaris, which will help them flesh out their style guide and asset library, material library, VFX library, so that once that gets done, the Perseus and Galaxy are really, really quick to be done. The thing I don't know is because between the Polaris, Perseus, and Galaxy, they all have like slightly different looks to them. Don't forget new Arsenal mining ship. That's right. I keep forgetting that. The Arsenal mining ship larger than the mole. Yeah, the large miner, not the medium miner. Yeah. Yeah, the miner we've seen nothing about. Yeah, and we I don't know if it was just assuming, the community assuming, but weren't we supposed to get something about that? Come on. Fingers. CAR. Star Citizen. Galaxy. That's not what I wanted. Star Citizen. Lara's. Star Citizen. Perseus. So the Perseus. I know this is an older shot. And we have the Galaxy. Where'd it go? Oh, it didn't actually come out of its thing. There we go. Nope. Okay. So those are like 3 ships. By the way, the Origin hover tank was the best one. Abso-freaking-lutely. Man, I wanted that thing so bad. Like, yes, please. And like, the odds of it actually making it to production is so very low. Perseus has a tower bridge? It's got a bridge that sticks up, yeah. I guess tower bridge. Sure. I'm sure that's a tower bridge, nose bridge, and in between. Yeah, no, actually I see that, yeah. Yeah. Player should have a tower bridge as well. It's an older design. So that would probably be why. Yeah, but tower bridges are definitely the RSI thing. Note the Bengal. The Pegasus. Tower bridge is kind of their thing. I don't know why this is RSI. This is probably for someone else, and they're like, oh, that should be for RSI. Really cool ship, though. Polaris, like, very nice. I want a bigger galaxy. I want a galaxy that's twice the size of it itself. Is what I, like, really want in a ship. I want a galaxy that fits the role. Basically, RSI, Carrack. No, cut. An RSI Kraken is what I want. Looks more Anvil, no doubt. They bought the plans from someone else. Alright. And this was like a rush to production as far as lore goes, so I wonder if it was the rush to production in basically they just need something to put up for the Kickstarter or something. But yeah, they all have very different looks to them. And I know we haven't gotten any art for the Polaris since the reconcepting. And it's supposed to be somewhere close to the Perseus. So military, civilian. So that's the cargo variant with the ferries. Cargo variant of what? But yeah, it's interesting that they have kind of 3 different cargo variant. Okay, you've lost me. I have no idea. But yeah, they all have like slightly different looks to them. Anyway, moving along here, map and radar system was moved to just the 27th, so tomorrow. And that is... Let me actually zoom back in so I can actually see what the heck I'm doing. There is life support. Also getting done so far in October. Other ferries at the bottom, cargo bay, Galaxy mini RSI carrier. I don't think that's how that works. Because the cargo bay is only big enough for like an Ursa? Would it not make more sense to pile them in the back cargo hangar? It will do more. It will do me until I can buy my beloved Pegasus. Yes. Yes, the Pegasus. Like, Now, what's the difference between... Oh, God, I hate that. Hate the new logo. Hate the new logo. And it doesn't matter because it's like... If people hate it, that's good for business. People will love it. It's good for business. So nothing changes because they'll just keep on doing whatever the crap they're doing. All right. Okay, so here's a question for chat. Here, what do you guys think? So this is what, $3,000 now, right? Is that what it is now? No, don't go to Twitter. You know. Where's the thing? I guess I can do it on CCU. I think it will show up on CCU. RSI store, standalone. Where's like the historical all ships? Yeah, 3,000 MSR. How much is the Pegasus?
5,500, huh?
So if we were to take 3,000, where's my phone? 3,000. Actually, we'll do it on screen. So 3,000 divided by 480. That's 625 per meter. And we're gonna take that times 923. It's basically what you said. I wonder if we get to see a mothership for the Mirai, a luxury misc ship. Interesting concept. It's soloable, right? Soloable? Oh. Now, for everything CIG is going to do to make ships not soloable, this ship will be at the height of the not soloable thing. That's even if they actually allow players to outright own it. So, it is very close to that fringe because that is ownable, but the next thing up is the Bengal, and that's less than 100 meters away, and that's not ownable. So tiny menus. Wait, what? Do I get a higher resolution here? I guess. Technically. Okay. This is 100%. 200 crew. Okay, so ship that Bengal. Javelin, go. Did I do it right? I did not. That. Hey, I did it. Business. I do believe we're looking at our battle cruiser. That's a carrier. Escort carrier. What is the Bengal classified as? I never noticed these buck teeth before. Interesting. This front end probably folds flat out when it's open. Very nice. There are two classes beyond the Javelin mentioned, the Kickstarter Cruiser and Battle Cruiser. That's very true. Development. Funding. Ah, they actually made it so it doesn't have to load in all at once. All right. Battle Cruiser 1700. Now, is this before or after the Pegasus? The next one was... The other one was a cruiser. Yeah, only 4 million, 4.5 million. A playable ship, the cruiser. Now, was the Bengal ever a ownable ship? Battle cruiser. So that says flyable. The battle cruiser says flyable, but the cruiser says player or initial playable ship. Oh, the Bengal also says playable ship. Interesting. And that's the escort carrier at 15. I think the battlecruiser will be more. I think the battlecruiser will be the Bengal with more guns. I agree. Those will be player owned from what I understand. I'm pretty sure the leak image that Tree likes posting around of the Bengal variant looking ships are those ships. But also those were the squadron specific ones. So there might be ships that fall into those categories from other manufacturers that we've yet to see. Based off the Bengal, I expect it will be between the two. It just says flyable. It doesn't say ownable. No, it says playable or playable or flyable, not necessarily ownable, and that's annoying. Nice weasel words. Yeah, this just says we'll feature an additional class, the escort carrier. Grr arg. Give me my Pegasus. I don't think you actually. Oh, it does talk about it. Our concept artists been doing plenty of 3D work too. Functional models have been created for the Gladius light fighter, seen in recent posts, the Idris recovery ship and belly dock, the Javelin destroyer turret, interior and exterior, and the Panther escort carrier. Animation has been hard work too. Dogfighting injection, G-lock sequence, blah 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 blah. Go back. All right, 50 million unlock adds another flyable ship class to the game. The OFT often discussed escort carrier. Every backer will. It doesn't say if it's player ownable or not. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, yeah, I can use arrow case. Woot. Like, I know the shape is very not what it should be, but like, I like the spindliness of it. The fact that it's basically a giant tube with greebles on it. Very like Battlestar Galactica style of a ship, but also its function. Its function is just to carry ships. Like, sure, to fend off some force off itself, but nothing near what the Bengal can handle. Like, sure, these are big batteries, but like, they are nothing compared to what you actually would need if, say, you found yourself up against another Pegasus. And unlike the Bengal, this doesn't have a flight deck. Like, they're all very much deep inside ships. It also has like, I think this is a two-tier additional, what's it called, hangar. And then we also have this additional hangar on this side, which I just really like this ship. If they don't use this model, I want them to remodel this to be the Drake carrier. I can imagine that with some tweaks. Like, you'd have to lose these engines because that's a very RSI type engine setup. I can totally see that being a Drake ship. Capable of carrying 30 spacecrafts deep in space. Formerly the Panther. Greybox team 34-2 and the Honor. The live stream sharing these images. Yeah. All right. Backing back up. Okay. All right, where are we at here? Just make it blocker like the caterpillar. Blockier, yeah. Just like a super caterpillar. Let's see. Did I even open this up? I keep trying to talk about this and I keep getting distracted with stuff. Oh, hey, it's 8 o'clock. I'm supposed to be doing the whole thing in the cargo thing. All right, we're now in the cargo thing. All right, so map, radar. We're just gonna move that. Map and radar system rework seems to be. Well, the tech is done. I imagine that's not. I know VFX got updated, so we don't have any. Oh, VFX got done, not anything else. So interesting. Hopefully, we'll see. Like, I imagine we'll see this at SS Gun for sure. And that has, yeah, UI Tech added 24 days, but that's about all the updates it got. Again, we're missing a lot of downstream teams. And that is all downstream teams. Miscellaneous support, yes, sure. Mobile Glass rework, UI Tech team, again, one of the like 2 teams that's been updated for downstream. Had 24 days work being done tomorrow. Data heist mission, day extended from 8:23 to 11:05. I imagine that's somewhere near the Fog of War. No, that's December. That's 12. I think it's like 12/11 or something. So yeah, also looks like a November patch update. So if we're getting, just use this. If we're getting 320 in August, also dang, that's a lot of stuff getting work done. Then it would make sense that the next one comes out in November, according to just these 2 patches. Let's not assume where the other patches were, but just if we're getting this one in August, the next one comes in November, which it looks like a lot of the deliverables are showing up for. And it'll probably be delayed till December, and then we don't get a patch Q1 because they're trying to work on 4.0, and that gets delayed probably till June or whatever. So summer next year, we get server meshing. So what I currently expect the entire cadence to go for the next about 4 quarters is what I'm expecting. Now, what did they do about this? They extended it from 7/02, it was the beginning of this month, to the end of June, July, August, September. Yeah, September 28th. They added engine team. Engine team should be... Really, engine team is downstream, is it? Yeah, engine team is downstream. Game service is upstream team. Okay. Actually, I can just do this. Wherever that is, there it is. Server. Oh, hey, that's all we have. Let's see. So we got engine team is, was that downstream? Yeah, res downstream, and then MTF. Interesting. MTF is upstream. GSC game service team is upstream. Then network team is downstream, and plant tech is downstream. And then those updated for mission feature added. Okay, so engine team added 52 days. Game service team added 24 days. Mission feature team added 54 days. Network team added 41 days. Persistent tech team added 41 days as well. So GSC, which one was it? Let's go to the one that actually I can read. Yeah, GSC is a upstream, so we should have their schedules out to Q4. Unless that get lost in translation. We only have Q3, which it looks like. Or they're done, but doesn't look like a done date because it hits the border. And then we just don't have network team and persistent tech team. But like I said, I don't expect server meshing, so 4.0 until June. It's just where I expect it right now. Physical damage and breakability date extended from 605 to 814, added 41 days in the physics team. Makes sense. Rope simulation extended as well. More work in the rope simulation. Wow, they want a really robust rope simulation. How long have they been working on the rope simulation? And I imagine they actually have bigger plans for the rope simulation than just tangling ropes. Oh my. Q1 22. So they're working on it for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 months. 60, no, physics team added 48 days. And it goes out till 8/14. So hopefully this comes out. Oh, it's August. Interesting. Maybe in the November patch. Maybe it's just something they're not talking about that might make it into this patch. Though it's still being worked on. And they're already probably past the cutoff, so maybe just the November patch. Hopefully the November patch. That's something I'm not even thinking about, is if all this stuff gets done in November, they want it locked in probably by early October, ETF, right after CitizenCon, and then go through it. So all the stuff that ends in November might not actually make it in the November patch, which means it would be pushed to a later patch. And if we're getting, I don't think they want to do a 21 or a 22 patch, which means it would get rolled into the 4.0 branch, which means we wouldn't see any of this stuff till June. That makes me kind of worried, just for the stuff I'm really looking forward to. Pyro space stations. Lighting team had 4 days of work. VFX added 54 days of work. And that goes until November. Again, another November thing. They're not going to try and get server meshing for November, are they? Oh, cool. Unannounced vehicles was assigned to VFX. Early October, and those are 2 straight flyables. Those are 2 straight flyables right there. Nice. That's going to be super cool. Nice. I can't wait to see what those are. Location concept art added 41 days of work. Now, I believe it was in the monthly report, they said that the concept art team for underground facilities is now looking at additional content. So the concept, is it location? What did it say? Location concept team added 41 days of new work, as far as I know, with the month reports. So a lot of this work is new work. This is still the old work. I wonder if we'll be getting in November. Ooh. Could we get vehicle tractor beams extended to 928? Interesting. So I wonder if that's going to be an X or a 21 patch. Hard to say. No, it's narrative. Why is narrative taking so long? It's narrative work. I can't imagine they'd hold it off for narrative work. Huh, okay. I wonder... Mission setup? I totally missed that. Again, ends in November. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you think that they're going to try to do a 4.0 release for CitizenCon? Or at least 4.0 PTU for CitizenCon? Because a lot of this stuff is getting done in November, which means it's more or less done by the end of October. End of October is CitizenCon. Do you think they're going to try and push the teams to get a 4.0 build to go into the game, into the servers, PTU servers, before the end of the year? So they're going to shoot for CitizenCon, basically. They're gonna, and knowing that they're gonna have to wait already till mid-November to release it. So ETF at CitizenCon, they say the build is out on ETF. All Evocati members go hit 4.0. And then they'll say mid-November, it hits wave 1. And for that, we'll probably spend the next 3 months. So December, January, February, March, we get a release candidate. And then from that, we work through bugs until we get probably the June release. So we might, that actually, mirroring 3.18. What do you guys think? I actually am very curious. What do you guys think about that whole kind of cadence? Kind of mirroring how they worked on PES. When did PES hit the, when did PES actually, wow, this is when it started. When did the ETF for 3.18 hit? It was released on March. March what? March. Why did I just lose this? March 10th. So it's very early in March. No, maybe static server meshing they talked about earlier in the year, though. That's what I mean. Like, we need static server meshing. The first thing we get will be static, and they can't work on dynamic till static's out. So, I mean, it's building off Syntec. But yeah, like static server meshing. So static, yeah, static only comes in one flavor. So a static server meshing 4.0 candidate, because that's what comes with 4.0 is static server meshing. In November or October, November, out trying to get it before the end of the year, gonna miss it and gonna hit somewhere near March, just like 3.18. Star Citizen 3.18 ETF. ETPTU, October 13th. I think they're going to mirror 3.18. Huh. That is not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? That. Information specialist is not currently online. All right. I really wish that. Oh, that's what that is. All right. Can't really see some of the chat because of that stupid emoji icon. Then if that is 4.0, sure it was my understanding that 4.0 will come after. No, 4.0 and static server meshing are the exact same thing. Whenever one is talked about, the other is inferred. Yeah, 4.0 is not going to be dynamic server meshing. It is going to be static server meshing. No worries though. Like that's like one of the things that me and Tree have Tree the my co-host on the Pathfinders podcast kind of learned early on when doing the Pathfinders podcast was there's so much information. It is so easy to get stuff wrong, to miss something, to misunderstand one of the lines in an ISC. So we try and go out all the data wholesale all the time so that we can corroborate what they're saying with what we're seeing in other places, not just seeing it or hearing it in one place and saying, I think this means this, but seeing it somewhere else that also means this. So taking the roadmap we have now in cooperation with the letter from the chairmans that we got last year and what they've been talking about in ISC and the month reports. So taking all of that data all together, trying to build a more holistic idea of where the project is. I forgot I had water. Yeah. So 320, at the very latest, 321. No, actually, in this plan, in this cadence, we don't get a 21. 320 has to be the separation of the replication layer. It has to be. And that's not a deliverable, though. So... I think it's this one. All the pretty images. Is that Photoshop? I couldn't just go and get the image. They had to Photoshop it. Nope. I always get it wrong. Yep, it's this one. Where is it? There it is. There we go. All right. So we are waiting on a piece of technology that needs to come in before 4.0. That being this right here. No? Yeah. So splitting the DGS from node. So DGS is something game server. I forget what the D stand for. But actually, game server. So splitting up the game server node, game server, blah, blah, blah. From the replication layer. Currently, all the items are stored on server. And eventually these will be... It'll be run a server and the replication layer as parallels, and they just talk to one another instead. Allowing multiple servers to split the simulation. It's the first time we actually have a server mesh. Though this is not what they're calling 4.0. The thing they're calling 4.0, this will be a preview of it. I don't know why I'm still on pink. And then this, the MVP 4.0. So what that actually means, server mesh release, this will be a static server mesh of one single replication layer. So that needs this. So replication layer, the hybrid server, 4 DGS nodes, which will simulate both Stanton and Pyro. So we assume that it's Stanton gets 2 and Pyro gets 2, and we transition between them. Then we have, obviously, the replication service and the hybrid service, both talking to that. They get talk back. And we have that and that. So they talk both to the same services, but they are 4 different servers. Dedicated. Yes. Dedicated game service. Thank you. So that is what we're working on. So hopefully that this, the server node split, is in 320. And then this is all very just future work. It's supposed to be an arrow. There we go. This doesn't matter at all. This is just, so far, just assume that's a pipe dream and never going to happen. This is what we're focusing on. This is what we have. So they could put 2 XS landing pads on the Caterpillar and it would become a mini Kraken. This is also very true, and I would love to see that. Yeah, it's actually really... Oh, man. I cannot wait for October. I'm so done with summer. I just cannot wait. This is going to be so cool. So very cool. I'm super psyched. All right. So that concludes our talk about the roadmap. We're now going to switch over and do some cargo running, because I haven't run cargo, and I'm supposed to be the cargo lead of our stupid org, and so I should probably do my job. All right. I also need. Oof, I have a lot of tabs. Actually, that probably was something I wanted to read. Is this the same thing? Yes, it is the same thing. Okay. All right, now I just gotta close half the windows I have. That can all close. That can 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 close. Getting system is that? No, that need. Can all close. That can go here somewhere. Yeah, because that's that. Still haven't finished the jump point. That goes elsewhere. That can stay. That can stay. That can go away. And this gets put into here. This all saved where I want to. I do actually want to save that. Can I save this? Yeah, okay. I can go away then. You whole window gone. That's the exact same thing. I can go away. Now I want to play Space Engineers. I'm sad. This is more of the same. Apparently, you really wanted to look at that thread on Spectrum. And I saved it in 3 different places. All right. We now have only 63 tabs. Look at that. Wow, 63 plus. Did we run out of songs? We totally did. Okay. We only have like 6 tabs on that window. Nice. All right, we should be good now to load in Star System. All right, let's go. Oh, I forgot my login again. Please remember me. That would help. Ender, if you're still around, do you have a good server? Should I join on you? All right, so this should be pretty simple. About 300k. Unfortunately, I don't have a return trip. I wonder if that's a thing. Can we get anything that returns from Olisar? Not Olisar, from Orison. So this is the one we are doing. So let's duplicate this. So what do you sell? Only these two things. Okay, so no. Okay, so we can actually do one better though. New Babbage. We don't actually need to open that way. We can open it this way. Wow. 7,000 for bauxite. Where do you see bauxite? Bauxite. Cannot buy this commodity. Okay. What is in good quantity near Orison? Holy crap. I guess you can't buy that one either. It's Hadnite. Yeah. Laranite. I don't think there's anywhere nice to sell it. And then I doubt it'd be better to yeah. Not as good to take it to Babbage. Might as well just take it back to Orison. Walla, sell an aerial. Yeah. So is there anything that is better at Babbage? There we go. Then Orison. Let's start with the A's. Orison Babbage. Orison Babbage. Babbage Orison. Aha! Aluminum. I mean, it's not super profitable, sure, but like Walla, Magda, Ariel, Aberdeen, Hurston, Ariel, Magda, Sellen. Microtech. Traven Myers. Now, would it be more advantageous? Probably. Actually, I think it would be a lot more advantageous to skip this entirely. Trade. Aluminum, right? Aluminum. Caterpillar. AC2. Buy at Turnmeyer, sell at Babbage. It's not bad. Let's say time though. Oh, that's barrel. Never mind. I don't know why that's there. Mentalist? Yeah, no. No, we're not doing that. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not doing that. Let's see. Is Mr. Ender Walker in? No, I guess he finished up and got off. Darn. Guess we find a new server. All right. Been live for almost 2 hours already. Jeez. Let's see. I gotta get up to Tressler. I believe the C2's at Tressler. And about actually we only actually have about an hour now. Hour and 15 minutes. So that should be fun. That's super confusing. There we go. All right. Wow. Very orange. Nice. Well, Billion Tears didn't show up at all. It's not that I saw. I imagine Billion Tears. No. Okay. So is this the? This is the Delta tracker. Yeah. No B. Yeah. No B. No B in either. Be added or updated. So nothing's been updated about Billion Tears. They're being built by Montreal Sandbox, which I do not believe on here. Nope, Montreal Sandbox 1 is upstream, so we already had their update for Q3. Though we should be getting their Q1 and Q2. Oh, where's that? We have no idea. Not a clue. Oh yeah, this doesn't get done till December. So it's December 14th is the fuck for. Yeah, should be fun. Should be nice and fun. Should be able to get 4 done. Yeah, we should be able to get 4 runs done. Actually, got to do lots of timing of this. Actually, I should probably do there. All right. Interesting. Didn't notice I had that many emotes on here. That'll be interesting. I wonder when they're gonna start talking about customs. Because they've not talked about customs in a while. Basically since the last time they talked about ArcCorp. Okay, do we have the C2 here, or is it... Yep. Yeah, they're both here. Okay. C2, please. Hangar 8. Alright, let's do this. Here, helmet check. What is on? Do I not have legs on? Hangar 8. Yeah, it's just very white. Why is it yellow? Gosh darn it. So I peed on my UI again. They say. Imagine this is empty, yeah. They said out. Sure. So we gotta go to Shubin Mining, SMO 22, and then we will be off to Orison. So this run should be a little longer, so we're gonna start clocking this stopwatch now. Oops.
Thank you. And please visit again. You are clear to launch.
Enough quantum though. So yeah, we're gonna start the time, and then we're just going to. We need restocked. Give it the time it takes. I mean, we have an accurate time on how. That's fast. Hydrogen. Oops. Fine. Like that. That's what I want. There we go. I don't see it going up. Really going up that slowly? Yeah, it is. Oof. Yeah, it's getting there. I'm also using it. I wonder if I can shut my engines off while they fill it. So it's probably a fixed amount they put in at the time I hit the button. Just gameplay reasons. Eventually, we'll probably have to see some form of pipe come out and hook in somewhere. Like those ports there. Or over here. Or possibly you're able to get in on either 4 of those ports or all 4 of those ports. Well, actually, 2 of them are probably quantum. 2 of them probably hydrogen.
Thank you, and please visit again.
All right. Do. 22. We only need to make it just out the atmosphere.
Quantum travel engaged.
Bye, Babbage. I miss you. I feel like Babbage and Orson would fit with me in the jealous girlfriend meme. As I go to Orson from Babbage. Nail has a break in it somewhere.
Quantum travel complete.
Catching my hair.
Landing gear down.
Not exactly helpful. Yeah, let's not hit the trees. Yep, that's the area I need to be.
Landing complete.
Is it though? I feel like I'm on something. Nope, it's fine.
Engines off.
Alright, time to get the spreadsheets ready. Which for some reason I don't have up right now. Check. Studies. Again. Alright. Have I ever gone? No, no. I'll pull it out here anyway. I do. Just in case. I do not, however, have the utility stuff, do I? Everybody looks nice and empty. very windy here. I just can't tell if that's the wind or another ship. That pants that 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 that. Okay. Into the C2. You're going to. Oh, we can. No. No, all of it's locked. Never mind then. We want barrel as much as you got. Okay, so we're buying barrel for 1.515 million, and which is indeed filling the 696 of the Hercules. So we're buying BA, a BER, BERYL. Oh, that's barely. Barrel. We were buying it for 1.551, was it? Yep, 551. That is going to be a full 6.6 of it. And then we'll do time later. All right, let's get to Orison. We've already been on this run for 10 minutes. Yeah, in some spots the wind really does sound like another ship. I'd like to go back inside now. Thanks. So yeah, that. That. Text should be black. Thank you. Nope. Missed it. I can edit the spreadsheet when I'm in Quantum.
Engines on. Launch complete.
Just in case anyone wanted to follow us. That did not take. Okay. Oh, I stopped. Oops. Yeah, I almost forget. Apparently I turned cruise control off and I thought it was on. Moving very slowly. Alright, I'll try that one.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear.
Hey. And as always, I forgot my landing gear.
Quantum travel.
That's funny.
Quantum travel engaged.
Alright. Now we're on the long one. Now we can do some editing of the spreadsheet. So I want time in there. Need that to be that. Nope. There we go. Any incidents or costs? I didn't check fuel or repairs. Oops. I didn't know how much that cost. So. Yeah, do we count the return time? Or we just count from starting off to selling? I imagine it's starting off to selling, and then so the second one will have the time included from coming back from Orison. Interesting. So what time? So we're gonna start the next timer right when we sell it. For if we will be. Yeah. Yep. Oh, well, that. Oh, the most boring part of the job. Oh. Nice. On stuff on my desk again. It is insanely hot in here. Most unfortunate. We will probably take a short break once we sell off this cargo, though. So we will not start the timer immediately, but we'll take a little break. Hopefully we'll get at least 2 more runs done. We are currently at 17 minutes for this run. So we're well over getting 4 done an hour. So hopefully I can eventually get that time down. Yeah, with another crew member, it'd also be a little bit easier. Hello! Razornock? I go with that. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, Raznornock. Something like that. Sure. How's it going? Welcome in. We're currently we're currently doing a normal, regularly scheduled cargo mission from SMO-22 to Orson. Cargo is a waste of time and money. Spend 2 hours loading cargo, then loses 5 million. I currently have 1 point. Was it 1.551 million on board? And I'll be making 300,000 once I resource him. 2 hours loading cargo. What kind of cargo missions are you doing? Only 5 million to load C2. Like, what do you... It's 5 million probably in Laranite or something, yeah. But I'm only using... Only my current... So I'm currently moving Barrel, and that's only just 1.5 million to load the C2. You don't do cargo missions? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm making 300k in this one run. Yeah, delivered missions are good for starting out, but not good for making money. And retrieval ops are nice because you can get a lot of loot done, and there's some stuff you can only get on retrieval ops, plus you have the FPS aspect to it. So those are fun, but no, there are no... Actually, the current roadmap update actually introduced the progress tracker to actual cargo missions, not delivery missions. So cargo missions as cargo hauling don't exist. We only have delivery missions. Only cargo that makes any money is gold. But it's not worth spending 2 hours to lose 5 million. How are you spending 2 hours loading gold?
Travel engaged.
I'm very confused, because buying commodities is instant.
Complete.
Oh, did I say port? Oh, sorry.
Quantum travel engaged.
Again, I'm making 300,000 on Barrel. Gold only restocks a few. Oh, you see, that's why I don't move stuff like that. Oops. I don't move gold, don't move Laranite. Used to do titanium and fluorine. Nope, I pick stuff that I can get away with.
Quantum travel
That's weird.
engaged. Quantum
I can get away with just showing up and doing the run. Can I go to Orison now? Drink K, profit, and spend like 30 minutes flying one way. Yep. Yep. I mean, it would be a lot less, but I've been not taking it super fast. So I did a restock and all that. 3 minutes. What's your quantum gyre? TS2. It's a TS2 in the C2. Yeah, I'm at 22 minutes for this entire run. I started the clock when I turned on my engines in the hangar.
travel complete.
I can't see a thing. Oh, that's better. Why is it so bright? That would be the space station right there. And down full throttle. Absolutely. Plus boost. It's not worth it. What do you mean not worth it? How is that not worth it? 300k in 30 minutes is plenty worth it. I don't know. I'm still hitting tab. 300k. So 300k for an hour? No. 600k per hour. Barrel plus with Barrel, it's another 30 minutes back to the mining outpost. No, 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 it's not 30 minutes in Quantum. No, 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 no. It's only about 5 minutes in Quantum. If that. longest part is getting in and out of atmospheres. Because it's Tressler to SMO-22 in Babbitt or Microtech. So you gotta go into atmosphere, pick up the cargo, out of atmosphere, cross the system, into Orison, then back out of Orison. So.
You are clear to launch. That request has already been granted.
What do you got? That sounds so much better. I know. We did pretty well then.
Contacting EDL landing assist.
I'm taking the entire travel time. Pinzel. Yeah, that's what I'm currently timing this entire run. I suppose I should do both ways, just so we can have the holistic the whole picture. Oh, the verticality of this place. Super cool. What if there's like, they thought of landscape before making the city, or they just, and then grafted the heights of these ooh, nope. I hit that real bad. That might have been my problem. Stabilize, stabilize.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Engine off.
25 minutes. Landing in Orison. Next time I do a timed run, I will probably do checks at pickup and all the relevant which makes 300k per hour. Again, it's not 30 minutes back to Babbage though. Like this shit. I should be able to get 2 runs in per hour, at least. It goes this way. Can I make it to TDD in 4 minutes? Like, yeah, if it took 30 minutes here and 30 minutes back without, we'd only get done 1 run. For sure. Which is 30k or 300k per hour. But it's not. It just took me 30 minutes to, not even 30 minutes. We're only at 26 minutes here. So it took me less than 30 minutes to get all my stuff together at Orison or at Microtech. From travel time, from TD to Orison to outpost to terminal
You are clear to launch.
is 30 minutes. If the entire run is 30 minutes, that's 2 runs an hour though, isn't it? Three minutes.
Thank you, and please visit again.
This part's really gonna hurt the time. Waiting for a shuttle. Come on. There it is.
The next shuttle is approaching.
Yes, I see that. Thank you. Ran there faster than
Last
this.
call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
All right.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
I do not know. I do know I need to upgrade the laser and the prospector. Can only hit about 7K-ish at the most mass. Oh. You should be able to look up items in material acquisition on the Discord, and I should be able to see that, or forget how that actually works. Yeah, I should be able to see that. So if you just type in /item and pull up the one you want, we can get on getting that for you, or at least send you the credits to do so. It's gonna take longer than 30 seconds to land. It's gonna land on this side. I gotta run all the way over there.
Approaching next station.
Apparently being a nurse is really hard.
Please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers.
And 30 minutes. Just hit. Sweet, okay, I will see what I want. I know I need to work on the center laser for the mole. I will definitely put that through the org. Alright. Yep, so in material acquisition, just /item and then whatever you guys need, or /ship. I think there's a couple other ones. Wrong buttons. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's where that goes, so we know what you guys need. That. Forgot to store the ship. What are you up to tomorrow evening? That thing we do every week. Why is it not? It's in demand over here. Why is it not in demand over here? Check your loan account. The time from buying at the outpost to sell at TD. Where's in 3 minutes? You can't pick up another CG worth a barrel, or after that, as you still need to spend another 30 minutes. Go from T to from Arson to go to the outpost. Why is it not giving me? Why is this thing not working? Well, over here it says that's in demand. Now it says no demand. Oh, it's there. It's for sure there. It's all those boxes we passed. See, now it says nothing's listed. No, I don't think it's a 30K. I just think the inventory is being slow. Give it a minute just to sit on it. Yeah, see that stuff keeps pinging in and out too. Make sure it's not 0. I assume that's the display info. Nope, 1 point something, 1.6. 0.6. It's not showing up at all, which is much more scary. Yeah, you would think. Oh, that's also, yeah, I've had the bug before. It's not even showing up the cargo grid. Cargo grid's just not showing up. Happened before. Problem is, how do I make it stop happening? Did you try running P1? I had not. Where's the cargo grid? There it is. All right. $1.96. So far 196. Yes. There we go. Oh wow, it's 400,000 run. Time it took was 37. 9. All right. See if we can do it again. It's really annoying. You have to run all the way. Yeah, you have to run all the way over here to get to. What is this one? August Demo shuttle.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Really wish I could put the course in before we got in the ship. That'd be way too convenient. What's great about August Dunlow is that because it's its own floating platform, they can just move it around and expand as much as they need for server population. Because it looks kinda sparse for, let's say, 500 people to be here. Shuttle rides take a minute.
Next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
I'm prepared.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Probably do. Well, that'll refuel one way. I don't know if we should refuel. Yeah, we should probably refuel. Put that on the card for last. Job. So should we land refuel? Or land refuel, then sell? Problem is, we're not going to land back at Babbage, so not a good. It's only when we're done running cargo for the day. Yeah, every time we land at a selling point. All right. Like 5 minutes just now. Woo. Yeah, bunkers don't pay much. It's more what you get in loot. Mining and salvage is really where money is made right now, mostly because that's what they're working on as far as game loops. I imagine cargo will be really good come 320, because they want people to use the whole sea and do economy stuff. Those hurts.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
All right,
Systems
services. Oh, we are not refueling.
launch complete.
That request has already been granted.
Storage is about 50k after paying cost for missions. Wow, that's a mission though. Let me go. Let me go. I should probably get my trajectory going.
Landing gear up.
Microtech. 22. Up we go.
Thank you. And please
I
visit
think it's the most even out of everything. Highest paying and even. Nope. It's 90. Look at that.
Quantum travel. Engage.
Saw it on a ship there for a second. Next time you are on running cargo, I'll try to join you though. I do enjoy the cruise. So playing sick though. Well, I'll definitely be doing it next. Well, I might be doing it next Friday. I will definitely be doing it once a week at least. At least. Hopefully, I can get the other people in the cargo team to actually get on and run cargo with me, because it'd be better to run us all at the same time. That way, more protection. Blah 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 blah. I know Blizzard has another whole C, so he definitely has a C2. Be nice to get us flying information now. Not formation, but flying runs together now. That way we could do it in the whole seas later. A 5-minute jump. I feel like it's a bit lacking at the moment. Yeah. Remember, don't make the mistake I made. Buy a hammerhead. Complete waste of money. Yeah, I'd only buy a hammerhead in game. No, for protecting cargo. What's gonna be the smaller ship? Until you need like a much bigger ship to protect them. Probably Redeemers. They have the most guns in the smallest space. So they have maneuverability, long range, lots of guns. Once you get bigger than that, Polaris maybe, but like Once you want Polaris, you basically can go straight to a Kraken. That way it has fighters that you can deploy as well. We have I love running gem mining. That's great. That's funny. Gem mining on a hammerhead. That's hilarious. It's not a waste of money if it's fun. Yeah, if you're going up against like light targets, and even some medium targets, like a fully crewed hammerhead is nigh unstoppable. Couple that with a couple of light fighters that can hunt down bombers. That is a force to be reckoned with. The only thing it doesn't have is long range stuff. Which a wing of if you have a hammerhead, a wing of light fighters, so like 3 light fighters or so, and then I don't know what a good long range. There's a couple of eclipses maybe. Oh, Dark's Connie though. Lots of missiles, very fun. Yeah, I think the Constellation is a pretty good post Cutlass ship. So it's got a bigger cargo bay, but still has a lot of guns, a lot of missiles. Still can do a lot, but it's also less maneuverable, and it's also you can put more crew on it, more stuff on it. Oh, it's about a 10-minute jump apparently. I think 5-10 minutes. 5-10 minutes jump, somewhere between there. Just sitting here drooling over the array. This is a nice ship to drool over.
Quantum travel complete.
It's funny, apparently Calvin may eventually be our outpost specialist, I was hearing. Which would be super cool to have. So basically when we get Orion, that's his ship. Not Orion, sorry. Pioneer. But he wants, from what I hear, he wants to be more over... he wants to be more over the logistics of owning the base and running the base, not necessarily building the base. So it may be under his division, but not his job. Basically, he's he's the guy who runs the bases, and someone under him builds the bases, kind of thing. So over the outpost division that I'm thinking of, that Hoban has not heard of yet.
Quantum travel complete.
Calvin Hobbs. I do guess he doesn't really enjoy mining. The other red one up. I think he doesn't like a lot of the stuff that is currently available in Star Citizen. But he does like, playing with friends, and a lot of his friends play Star Citizen, so. I actually don't know what or if he enjoys. You have to ask AO. Friends? What's that? People that you enjoy spending time with. Something I find quite necessary for this game, especially moving forward. Which is why I invented Nova Forge Industries in the first place. because this game is not going to be a single player game in any capacity. Anything you can do, wow. Anything you can do as a single player is enhanced doing it in multiplayer. Want to run box missions, you can do it faster if someone else is driving. You want to run bunkers, you can do it twice as fast if you have a second gun. Want to do cargo, there's someone to help spot you and get you up. Stay with the ship when you're going out.
Landing complete. Engines
Oops. I only hit something. You can always join an org. There are plenty out there. A lot of them set up just for people to not be running stuff solo. I assume that was supposed to be I don't join guilds anymore. Yeah. I'm sure you have reasons. Checking this game's gonna get a lot harder than it is today. One 553. Oops. Oops. Did not hit the buy button. I always make fake promises just to get people join. Do not fulfill those promises. That's dumb. How do you even make fake promises for an org? Like what? What are you fake promising? I've never been in a fake promise org. I've been in several of them. I just didn't particularly like the people there, so I've moved on. Gone through 3 different Star System ones. Been in a dual universe one, and all decent orgs. We're picking up at 18. It does look like the price of barrel jumped in Orison of today. Nice find. Did watch or hear anything about the UFO here in Cat? God, no. Not about to just fill my head with that. I have far more important things to fill my head with. Like, hey, join us. Hey, join us to run this content. After you join, they refuse to let you join them for anything as they claim groups are made. Okay, that is super dumb. Like that with every single guild, not ours. Mostly we have currently like free placement right now. You join the Discord, you get an interview with one of the 2 people that do interviews, and then they place you in that team. And then just follow the team leader into whatever ops they're doing. Like Ender here runs the mining team, and I run the cargo team. like tonight, I was pinging everyone to make sure all cargo teams or all cargo employees were up for, or if any of them were up for cargo running. And we might like have like specific teams we'd like more people in, but if you in your interview said no, I need to turn that on. If you like came into an interview saying no, I want to do salvage or whatnot, that would be the team you're presented to. Like this game, like it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, the organization has failed.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear up.
Like that's ridiculous. That people would gain members just for numbers and then not let you do anything.
Quantum travel engaged.
No, I won't join guilds in any game. That sucks, man. That just really sucks. At least I have a standard to make sure that we don't get, or not standard, a warning that we never end up like that. All right, on the return trip, 22. That's 22 from CDD on Orison. So if actually I start at Orison, well, now it'd be basically the same. So how do I go about buying the Orion and getting the loaner? Because I want to give. There are two ways to go about it. One, wait till the end of the year sale, i.e., I believe that's November. I believe that's in November. It's right after SanksonCon. That's the nice way of doing it. The gray market way is basically finding a website, and do your own research. Some sites are not so, or some sellers, I guess, are not so trustworthy because it is gray market. You are just trusting them to give you the digital asset. And you can buy it from a third party. That's what guilds want. Inflate member numbers so they can be the biggest guild. I don't understand that at all. That doesn't make any sense. What does having good big numbers get you other than drama? Especially if you don't build it for serving the members of the guild. Makes zero sense to me. The only thing that big numbers get you is bigger numbers. It's just a chasing to infinity. They will already have their groups of friends who play together and no one will join those groups. Yeah, that makes no sense. It's like high school. That's how MWK was like another game that I played. So I understand that. Yeah, it felt very hollow and no one stood up to help anyone. Gee, that sucks. Man, I've apparently had really good time with orgs. Jeez. Yeah, I was in Armco for a while, which is Morphologist, Shack, and Wasted. Shack and Wasted don't play much. They're waiting for the game to be more of a finished state. Their org is Armco, and then it was super big, so another org split off called Ammo was in there for a while, but I guess that was kind of like that, but we just weren't very active. Just not a lot of stuff happening. And then I joined the Alpha Citizens, and I just didn't like a couple people there. And I moved on to just my own. And then for Dual Universe, I think the only org I joined. Well, no, I was in two different orgs, but for the same reason, they were both very helpful. Like, very, very helpful, very engaging. Huh. Dang, that really sucks, man. I'm so sorry. Orion pledge price $575. Jeez. Yeah, that's the biggest problem with the store system is people find these ships not on sale and they want to buy them and they can't. Like, they should be available because, like, you want to take advantage of that impulse. You don't want them to wait around and second guess that purchase. There we go. It's insane. So apparently I've helped, well, I'm going to be helping my brother get the C1 from my buyback list. Do I have an Orion as well? I'll look that up in a second. Trying to be on the clock here. Yoink.
Quantum travel complete.
1, 2, 3. Options, graphics, gamma, brightness. Both you go down. Oh, that's very dark. Oh, that didn't help much. Mining cargo, the mining cargo space is 384. That is 4 times mole. That don't read into any of those numbers. It went through in the beginning, and all of those numbers are wrong. It's like twice the size it used to be. Crew would probably stay somewhere around the same. I imagine you can run it with few crew. Maybe be at most 1 more minimum, but several more maximum crew. But yeah, cargo space is going to be a lot higher. Plus, it can also spit out inert and refine on site. That's just the doors popping in.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay. That request has already been granted.
Well, sir, when does that happen? Let me try landing first. When does that happen? You better believe your mine crew would be no life even this out. See if I can land without hitting the sides this time.
Landing gear down.
Okay, I'll probably, when we get big ships like that, I'll probably be right along with you.
Landing complete.
Yes.
Have a pleasant stay.
Off.
I'd like to take you out on a mole run at some point. As well, yeah, yes. When's your next run? This is the wrong direction. Tomorrow night, we're making one run, and more than likely Saturday evening. Okay. I'll see what my schedule is. I do believe Saturday is podcast, I want to say. I don't remember. What did we say? Do. Tree. No, Monday. Monday is podcast. Monday is podcast. I hate that we don't have a set date for it. Let me know. We can work around your schedule too, as long as it's outside of working hours. All right. Yeah, I think Saturday's probably a better bet, because I'm desperately trying to get in bed at decent hours. Fortunately, I actually scheduled today's stream perfectly, so everything worked out pretty well, which means I'll be off in less than 20 minutes here. Hey. I'll get in bed, I'll get up, and we'll do day all over again. Tomorrow will be tomorrow will be Thursday, right? Tomorrow will be Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow will be Thursday. ISC tomorrow. Some stuff I gotta do in the evening. But I'll be back around 10ish. But yeah, I want to be in bed. I want to be shutting down around 11, and then have an hour to kind of run out my brain and be in bed and trying to go to sleep at 12. That's the plan. Be up at 6. Do it all over again. Is the plan, is the plan, is the plan. And then Saturday... Yeah, Saturday I work till 8:15. Ick. Ick. I like this new darker version of Star Citizen.
If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
It looks hazy though. All the colors look a bit punchier.
Last call
Like,
for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I'd love to know what the CIG content team, their settings. Looks so nice here. Oh yeah, it's nice here, but I wouldn't trade this place for Babbage. Or trade Babbage for this place. Like, I like spaces here more than I like some of the spaces in Screenworks Babbage, but as a whole, I like Babbage a lot better. I like the ground. Can we just do it one time? Nope. Sads. Come on. Give me cargo. Wow, inventory's just absolutely not having it. Oh, come on. Very interesting bug this is. I imagine it's to do with how many boxes it is. It is. 1954. 1954. There's 400,000. Nice. This is some good numbers we're putting up today. All right, so the entire job, 2 runs, was 1 hour 15. First run, actually, it's 37 minutes for both runs. Nice. So yeah, you are technically correct, I guess. If you want to do super strict, it is 1 run per hour, 400,000 credits per hour. But it's not bad, especially like doing something you enjoyed. That ain't bad. And you know, more pilots, we can make more ships do the same run. It's gonna be so nice. It's 400k per hour. I got an 100k in each of those loads. That makes me happy. All right, Stressler, then to sleep. 37 minutes, not bad. Now I need to do the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet. 37. No. What? No. It is 37. 20. Oops. 22. How long it took. Oh no, I'm gonna miss it. Oh no. Oh, I made it. Oh, a little bit of time spare too. If I only want to make 300k per hour, I'd rather just say it goes taller than... Yeah. Except that's PvP and I don't enjoy that. I enjoy cargo running. Also, if somebody comes along, they can take your Ghost Hollow. Now I'm taking this. You do it on a low pop server. That's just gaming the system. That's just means you're not playing for what will eventually be the game, which I try to do. I enjoy this. Like, end of the day, I enjoy this.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Providing connections to all major platforms, Crusader Industries is happy to offer free and convenient transit to all visitors aboard the
You could just ask. People let people fly ships all the time. Takes zero money. I would not call 400,000 pennies. Heck, I've bought 2 ships for the org so far. Scorpius and a mole. You don't need friends. It's an MMO. There are people. Even if you don't play with them, they're still there. Hello. How's it going? How's it going?
With outlaw activity on the rise and the threat of hostilities across the Empire increasing daily, we can find ourselves wondering where
Hello?
to turn. Crusader has the answer with the Ares Starfighter. Designed as the ultimate large ship hunter, the mere presence of an Ares in your fleet will cause vehicles of any class to think twice before causing trouble. The Ares Starfighter, a force to be reckoned with. Contact your Crusader.
See? People. Goodbye. That was it. 19 again. I feel like a lot of people forget that Star Citizen's an MMO, not an RPG. Or not a offline RPG. Not Skyrim. Not Elite Dangerous solo mode. It's not Wing Commander. It's an MMO. Sandbox. There are just people around doing stuff. And why not rent ships? Why buy ships? If you want to test them out just to see if you want them. Why not just rent them? So much cheaper. Oops, left the headlights on.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
That request has already been granted. That request has already been granted.
Nope. Not gonna let me. To Tressler, to Tressler. To go to some sleeps. Ah, darn.
Thank you, and please visit again.
So 90. I think it's at 90,000. $88. 89. 90. Stomach attack.
Engage.
Wow, we're actually 15 minutes over already. Neat.
Landing gear.
Today was a good stream. I enjoyed today's stream. Lots of different people coming in and out. Don't like that. That's a not fun bug. See if we can't get. No, still can't really see. Just see with that. I'm gonna leave it there. I suppose. What are they for squares? Can't really play at them. They're like. Huh. Wish I could do this. What are those things? Not landing gear. Huh. Never noticed those before. Every time I take this jump, it seems like it gets longer. Oh, weird. That's 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute jump. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowing down now. 1 million out. There's the TS2 in here, right? Can't even look at it.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay. That request has already been granted.
That was pretty nice.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Off.
Hmm. I could have parked a bit closer.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Sure. Hey. Yeah. There we go. That one. All right. Why did it break? Oh, there it is. Apparently OBS is breaking at the same time as Starsis is breaking. Well, thank you everyone for coming. It's been really fun. Talked about the roadmap earlier on and some theories we had. Looked up the Polaris and things again. My beloved Pegasus. Then we got some nice cargo hunting. 400 or 800,000 made today. So not bad day's work at all. We should be back on Saturday for a stream, and then Monday we'll be on Tree's Twitch for the Pathfinder podcast. Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you guys next time, and as always, be kind. Bye everyone. Thanks again.